you there. I'm not sure what happened exactly, but I think we got disconnected. But we should be good now. So welcome back. We just left our party after they had a tangle with a barbed devil being summoned by a bunch of cultists who sacrificed apparently not only their lives but their physical forms in order to summon the creature.
Not a good trade, in my opinion.
No, probably not. Wouldn't catch me doing that.
Take a look around this room.
So you're saying
Look
you'd
at the tapestries.
like to search the room?
Yeah, look at the tapestries, walls. Just take a look at what they were doing in here.
Why don't you roll me a perception?
This is going to go really well. 10.
That's actually enough, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So you find that there are two hidden doors in this room. Let me mark their locations.
I'll take a look through this one right here.
Okay. You pop that one open. And you find a short hallway with a ladder at the end.
Does the ladder look like it's going up or down?
Up.
Okay. What about this one?
So you open the door?
Put my ear against it, see what I can hear.
You don't hear anything.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and open it.
This room is lit by a pair of tall wrought iron candlesticks in the northeast and southeast corners. 9 candles burn atop each one, casting a flickering light across a claw-footed altar carved from a single block of obsidian, and which has a small angel-shaped flame erupting from its top. A gray-haired woman kneels before the altar. That is, until the grinding of stone as the secret door opens alerts her to your presence. She turns and she sees you peeking in the doorway. And she throws a bolt of energy at you before starting to ask questions. What are you doing here?
Whoa. I was just coming through and I got lost down here. Do you happen to know the way out of here?
You can definitely ask her that on your turn. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh my goodness. That's a nat 1.
I rolled a 2. Ned and I are linked. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but
Alright, so I'm going.
Yes.
I'll go up to her and say, I was just getting lost. I mean, there's no reason to throw anything towards me. Can you happen to point me towards the exit? I'm going to keep my shield in front of me. I'm going to ready my my trident. If she makes any sort of funny moves, I'm going to give it an attack.
Okay.
End of my turn.
All right. So let's see. I'm going to dash. Just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 would get me about here. And then another 25.
You can't stand there.
Right. So Extra 5 to get there, then 20.
No, the doors. It's a
You
double
can
door.
get there. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
then
huge.
fuck. Then I get to like here, and that's the end of my turn.
15, 20. You got another 5 feet.
All right. Oh, there we go. And on to the Duke.
Chaos Fiend 97 is now following us. Thank you.
Hey.
Pirate Hako says Lando.
He...
Yeah.
Meow.
The Duke, as she sees you closing in on her, she puts her dukes up,
Oh my goodness.
and a fiery glow of eldritch energy bathes her. And
As I
Put
see
their
that,
dukes up.
I'm gonna get my attack in.
Sure. That's 1 miss. That's 2 misses. And you hit her.
20 plus 3, or so 3 damage. And as I do that, I'm going to yell out the door, "Get in here!" And that'll be the end of my turn.
In response to Frankie yelling, "Get in here!" I'm gonna get in there. And can't reach, so I'm gonna throw a javelin at the Duke. Does the 13 hit?
It does.
7 piercing.
You bury the javelin so far in her shoulder it protrudes out her back.
I end my turn.
Rhea runs to here and realizes she's going to have the same difficulty. So she runs up and jumps up on the altar and shoos away the fiery-looking angel figure. Fisk is going to do something similar, except he's going to kind of slink back here into the corner. And that brings it to Ned.
I go there, and
Not gonna fit.
I say, "Save her for me, I'm coming." And that's, well, I guess I could dash, but that's not going to do me any good, really.
5,
So
10,
I will
15,
just,
25. I mean, you could make it here. That's 25.
oh, I thought I did move 25. Okay.
Well, if you
Um,
dash. 5, 10, 15.
Can I make it there and
Actually,
then,
if you have to squeeze through the door and move through friendly, you won't have enough movement to reach the open squares.
right.
So
So
I
can,
recant that statement. My apologies.
can I move there and reach through and kind of scoot Razzie over one just so I can see? I just want to see. I was going to move her here.
You can push her, and if she doesn't resist, yeah.
Okay. Then I will do that.
Actually, no. Use your action to dash.
Pussy.
Right.
Okay. Then I will do that. And I just make it's just the most awkward, uncomfortable squeezing through that
Yeah.
door, but I
This
make it.
is not 15 feet high, so you're gonna have to like hunch over. This is gonna be
Yeah,
difficult for
basically
you.
I crawl through, I worm my way through.
And you're like crouched down now, fighting.
And that's it.
Also,
All right, I'm gonna take my trident. I'm gonna smack it against the side of my shield. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead. Wisdom save 13.
Nope.
Nice. So they have to damage. Roll. Yes, they're missing. Are you serious? 1.
How?
Who knows?
Dice are not being kind to us today.
Nah.
It
All right, Vargas, you're up.
happens. You have got a couple of
Okay.
crits.
I have, yeah.
So I get into here. I only have 5 feet of movement left, so I can't go through Francis. Can I see the Duke?
Yeah.
Between everyone? Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna try a hold person. Nice.
She freezes in place.
Alright, so I guess it's on to her turn then.
She gets to make a wisdom saving throw at the end of her turn, right?
At the end of each of its
Yeah.
turns.
Nope.
Nice.
Paralyzed. Yep, boy.
Wow.
So does paralyzed mean
We all get an advantage
advantage?
as
Alright.
she stands there and takes it, so to speak.
From all
I
sides.
felt you hesitate.
She
It's like, oh god, that's gonna
takes it.
sound a certain
Actually,
kind of way. Isn't
any
it?
hit against a paralyzed creature is an automatic crit.
Did you say automatic crits?
Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
So do I still roll to hit?
With advantage.
Okay.
And any hit is an automatic crit.
Does a 21 hit?
It certainly does. I think you rolled the wrong damage.
I did. I rolled my javelin damage.
You know, you can just click the great axe button there on your attack roll.
Yeah, roll us another d12.
Yeah. 25 slashing damage.
On a crit.
pretty sweet.
15, so 8, 42. Why don't you narrate how
feeling.
that goes? Because it's a crit. She's frozen in place, and you get your choice of how you want to smack her up.
But she's not gonna die, right? This
No.
isn't a killing blow. I'm just gonna swing my great axe at her and try to slice her shoulder to hip, and it's gonna dig in pretty good. She's bleeding pretty bad.
You definitely slice her from shoulder to hip, but not all the way through.
Right.
But blood sprays all over you as a
Doesn't
result.
hack her in half like I wanted it to, but it does a lot of damage. I end my turn.
That is a hit. That is also a hit. Okay, we got some crit damage to roll here.
Two crits.
Okay,
Is there a
so we're
shortcut to roll crit damage from D&D Beyond?
I want to say there is, but we can hold Alder control or something. Or you can right click on it, I think.
Yeah, if you right click on it, it pops up and you can say crit damage.
So it's going to be 6 less than all of this because the modifier only gets added once to each. So the first one is 15, the second one is 6. First, Rhea stabs her in the gut, and then she pulls the sword out and slashes that through her side. 15 plus 6 is 21. And the Duke is not looking good. Ned.
Dang, she's still alive.
Yeah.
All right. Who's going to be Duke when you're dead? Um, I'm assuming a
17,
17
and therefore a crit.
hits. So that's 8 plus
Another D8.
another D8 plus 2D6 for my giant's might.
If it hits, it crits.
22.
It's like if I fits, I sits, but
You pound her
Interesting.
into the ground. You want to narrate how that kill goes?
Yeah, so I'm large, so I'm just
I
straight
know.
down on her, and it just kind of splats. I'm not how far down, DM, does the splat go? Is she flattened like from head to shoulder, or like all the way down to maybe her midsection?
I was thinking more
That's
like
really
down to her
gross.
boots.
As I'm saying it, it just got more and more gross in my mind.
So
So
it's just a big pile of gore. I want to say Francis, Ned, Rozzy, and Rhea are all covered in blood.
He turned up the blood splatter.
you're welcome.
I'll do my create water and create a little bit to rain down on us so we can wash off all the gore.
I'll just go up to Francis and just use prestidigitation, just make it all just go away. Yeah, there you go.
I look up
I
at
know
Ray.
what
I'm
I
like,
got.
why are you standing on the altar?
So we could all surround her?
Weird flex, but okay.
Ed gets down on his knees and starts poking through the remains, see if he sees anything interesting.
She has nice clothing.
Not anymore.
Kind of stained.
A little sliced up.
Yeah. There are 2 keys in her pockets.
Keys. We found something that's locked yet, or?
Like her chest in her room.
I mean, her chest is flat right here. There's nothing.
No,
Oh,
no, he's
you mean
referring to.
wooden chest.
Yes.
I gotcha.
It's kind of confusion in the common language.
Yeah. In the giants have 5 different words for chest.
Just then, the pile of gore bursts into smoke and begins to dissipate. And all of you hear her voice, and it says, "See you in hell."
Well, that wasn't very nice.
Was this directed by Michael Bay?
Well, I mean, Ned did make kind of chili out of her, so.
Seems like it, doesn't it?
Ooh, I wonder. No. So, anything? Let's search the room. What do you think, guys? Search the room. Francis
Well,
did that once while we're here, and it found a door.
In the interest of not wasting time, the only thing of interest in this room is the altar, upon which there are several runes inscribed.
And Rhea.
Oh no, she steps down now.
Are they dwarvish runes?
They are most certainly not. They're a language that none of you read.
Infernal, perhaps.
Should have thought that one through.
Seem
Yeah.
like something I might have read in a history book, perhaps?
Nah,
No. All right.
this is definitely not the language that you would read in a history book.
Yeah, this whole stone cutting thing is really, really particular.
It's good for some things.
All right.
I kind of think stone cutting is really useful in, Tomb of Annihilation.
Right.
All right. How about we go check out some of these other doors?
Aye.
Okay, I think right about now, Ned, your thingy is going to wear off.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have played with it that much.
Ew.
We're right off.
Somebody had to make a comment about it.
It's late.
I'm gonna open this door.
Okay.
It's a room. I'm gonna open
This
this
is a
door.
dining room. 2 wooden trestle tables with benches stand in the middle of the room, which is brightly lit by 6 tall wrought iron candlesticks spaced across the walls. Each candlestick stands 6 feet high and has 9 candles lit at the top of it.
I'm gonna open this door. Ned, you're supposed to be widow.
There. Okay, this...
Me, though.
I think this is a kitchen.
It looked like a
Yeah,
kitchen.
this is a kitchen. It's uncomfortably warm, and it contains a pair of brightly burning cast iron stoves with piles of wood next to them. Other furnishings include a wooden trestle table where food is prepared, as well as shelves lined with plates, mugs, pots, utensils, and jars of ingredients and spices.
I'd like to make myself a sandwich. It's been a long day.
You definitely make a sandwich, but there is only one kind of meat here, and it looks and smells weird.
Like stringy, like human fleshy looking.
You know, like Soylent Greeny.
I mean, that's never stopped her before.
I have a vegetarian sandwich.
All right, should we
Collect
check
that prisoner.
check back behind door C down here?
Door C. Didn't even
I'll
notice.
open up this one.
Okay, as you open up the door to this room, it is pitch black.
Hey, Razzie, could you mind taking a look in here? I can't quite see anything.
I look in the room.
You can see in its center there's like a stone obelisk that's really high.
I'm gonna walk in the room and is there something I can light? Torches, candles?
I think everybody has torches in their packs.
Alright, well,
But
they're
as you walk
fumbling
into
around
the
with the
room,
torches.
I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw. You are a barbarian, so you have advantage on the roll because of danger sense.
I don't even need it.
No, you probably don't. As you go to step in the room, you kind of grab onto the door jamb and you look down below and you realize the floor isn't where it's supposed to be. It's about 20 feet further down than the floor of the passageway outside. Inside this room, there was a tall stone obelisk, some 40 or so feet high, and it's carved with runes that, Razi, you're only vaguely familiar with them. And also on the floor appears to be, it looks like a carcass made out of stone.
Gross. I light my torch and hold it out into the room so everyone else can see. In case I haven't said that already. Probably shouldn't jump down there.
Ned,
Good to know.
I would be willing to propel Ned down there.
You can kind of see from where you're standing, you can kind of see that on this obelisk, there are some runes that look very familiar to you.
Hey, let me a little closer to that. I think I can. I think I recognize something.
Those are definitely stone giant runes.
Yeah, it's like old times. What do they say?
They look like the kind of runes that a rune carver would use to try to empower something.
These are runes of power. I can't make out what kind though.
Runes of power and a stone corpse.
Ned,
I
you would
mean-
definitely know this. Stone giants, when they die, they don't turn to dust and bone. They return to the stone from whence they came.
Yeah, this is a dead giant.
Really?
Someone
How do you know that?
I mean, I've seen them before. It's you don't know that when a stone giant dies, they become stone again.
I
kind
always
of
thought
their
that was a
thing.
figure of speech.
Believe it or not, believe it or not,
I'm walking on air.
they're yeah, their god of origin kind of made them from stone, and that's where they return.
All right, well, learn something new every day. You know, seeing is believing, and I'm seeing what looks like a corpse down there, a giant one at that. All right.
And that's I mean, if it's a giant corpse and it has runes on it, that's probably a rune carver, a rune knight. Some call it.
Okay. Do you think there's anything of importance down there?
Well, it's hard to say without going down there.
All right.
Wouldn't
Well,
mind taking a look.
gotta tie off a rope somewhere so you know don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, is there anything nearby we can tie a rope to, Ken?
Not really, but you could just kind of wrap the one end of the rope around your waist and let him rappel down.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
These lanterns that are they hanging from chains or what?
They
I'd rather
are,
go with
but
me.
they probably wouldn't support a person's weight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I rappel down there.
Okay. You rappel down to the bottom, and now that you can see, you're kind of in proper perspective to see the path of the runes. You can see that this obelisk was created to try to empower rune carving tools. And as you get close to the obelisk and to the corpse is one that you recognize.
What is this? Who do I see?
It's your old friend, your bully, Crotum.
I just start laughing really loud.
Roll me
This is
either an
unbelievable.
investigation or a perception, your choice.
Or was this Scott?
Yeah.
Nice. You can tell from the way that he fell that he was carving runes into this thing to empower the rune carver's tools, which are now sitting at the base of the obelisk. And he climbed up to the top and fell and hit his head and died.
Clumsy oaf. Number of times you tried to hit me on the head. It serves you right. I'm definitely going to walk up and going to pick up those tools.
When you touch the tools, the runes on the obelisk flash, and you realize that these rune carving tools have been empowered somehow. You should probably hold on to these.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what you were doing here, but thanks for the tools. That is so everything on them is stone at this point, I assume.
Pretty much.
Are the runes lit or are they all dim?
They flash for a moment, and now you can kind of feel a resonating warmth in the tools.
Yes, I will stow those for now. All right, it's Sky. I don't know, Razi. I don't know if you knew Crotus or not. Crotum, sorry. Big,
Rhoda?
ugly bastard that didn't know when to quit.
Yeah, the world's better off without him.
All right, I'll climb back up.
Okay.
As he's climbing up, I let go of the rope just a little to make him think he's falling. And then
Roll me, I want to call that a sleight of hand, but I also want to say, if you prefer, you can do acrobatics.
That's me.
No, Razi, to try and
Razi?
fake you out. Because otherwise, if she fucks it up, you're going to slip.
23.
No. She does it so masterfully that when she lets go for a second, you're just like, oh my god, I'm going to fall. And, like, you start to, like, scramble against the wall or whatever, and then you realize the rope goes taut again, like, a split second later before you actually fall.
So I'm like halfway up. I'm holding onto the rope. I got my feet on the wall. And I just start going, ah! Oh.
You drop about a quarter of an inch, and you scream much longer than the duration of that fall.
Yeah. Oh, very funny. Very funny.
Yeah. Once he gets to the top, I say, "Yeah, you're right there, bud."
Yeah, I didn't soil myself or anything.
Ned, why don't you roll me a straight int?
Int?
Yes.
This is not going to go well.
Interestingly enough, I have advantage on intelligence rolls. Well, against magic. Never mind.
Saving throws.
Yes. It's not rolling. There we go.
16.
Whoa!
You realize that probably somewhere there is some paperwork somewhere. There's got to be some kind of paper trail suggesting why he's here.
Yeah, it's odd that he's here. They don't. Those giants in that clan don't. They don't normally deal with civilized human types. Got to be some reason why he's here. I think we should look for some sort of clue to that. That's alarming.
Did you happen to go into her bedroom when? Aye, you were in her bedroom, weren't you? Up in the house.
Was I? We were in. Yeah, I got maybe. Yeah. I think we were in it.
Ned's been in so many female bedrooms. They all just kind of run together at this
They do at this point. I think we assumed it was her bedroom.
I left her a little present in there, but did you happen to take anything interesting?
I didn't find anything like this. I don't think.
All right. Well, if there's nothing there, there's nothing there.
So out of character here, inventory taker. Is there anything that might have anything to do with this?
Nah.
Oh, black books. That's right.
Well,
yeah,
the
we
black
never
book
did.
that keeps reappearing.
Well, no, there were three.
Those were ledgers.
Ledgers, yeah. We didn't really investigate those too well, did we? Interesting. Now, let me let's have Vargas take a look at those ledgers real quick.
Ledgers?
Yeah. Look for anything having to do with runes or Crotum.
Giants. All right, so when I start looking through these, what do I see?
Mostly what you see are they're ledgers, and so it's like receipts of payment and stuff like that. I can't find it. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Was that up in
it's
not
mostly,
Emirates, the other one.
Actually, they're all written in Infernal.
Can you read this? Does anyone recognize this language? It doesn't mean nothing to me.
Beats the hell out of me.
You're the nerd.
Aye. Well, not going to do us any good until we can find someone who can
In
read
the
it.
interest of actually advancing the plot a little bit, Fallister says, "Let me have a look at that." And he starts flipping through the stuff, and he says, "Well, I can't really make head or tail out of most of this stuff, but that right there is definitely the word for giant. That is definitely the word for summoning. That is definitely the word for conduit. And that is definitely the word for stone."
Trying to summon some kind of stone creature with the blood of the giant, maybe.
And there's a
I try.
looks like a receipt of payment. It looks like there was a generous amount of gold paid to this stone giant.
Well, he got
What
paid
an
daily,
idiot.
and he paid daily for it.
Hey, everybody in the clan was always telling him he liked gold too much. You can't you can only craft so much with gold. And I don't know. He had his ways.
So how about we collect our prisoner and maybe head back towards Zodge and see what he says now that we've finished his task?
Right.
I'm gonna, runes that summon things. I'm not sure if my mom would have taught me that. Anything about that?
That does not seem like familiar magic to you.
Does it seem to me like so that the obelisk down there? It seemed to me was discharged when I
That was
took
specifically created for the purpose of empowering those rune
those
carver's tools.
tools. Right. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do down there.
All right. Well, let's go pick up our prisoner and I suppose go see Zodge.
All right. That, I think, is a good place for us to call it for the evening.
Alright, sounds
Aye.
good to me.
For
And then
surviving
shopping
Vanthampur
montage.
Villa, everyone advances to level 5.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Next
Wow.
time, I think we're probably going to be tying up some loose ends. You got to go and meet with Captain Zodge, and then some interesting and hopefully unexpected things are going to happen. And we're just now coming up on the end of Chapter 1, everybody, so pretty soon, once we actually make the transition to where the game really starts, we can start to play this campaign in the spirit in which it was intended. We are Crit Cats. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. And if you check out our YouTube channel, you can see several of our past episodes, most notably every episode for this campaign so far. And of course, if you look
And
in Discord chat, you'll see a link to our server. You can come hang out and play some games with us. We're Crit Cats. We'll see you soon.
bye.